When I was a Marine, I used to work the graveyard patrol shift at the Beirut Bombing Memorial. Part of the memorial includes a veterans cemetery. Strangely, I never felt uneasy being completely alone in a remote cemetery in the middle of the night surrounded by dense woods. In fact, it was kind of peaceful. But one night, while patrolling near the perimeter fence where the oldest headstones are, I heard a woman humming. Curious, I followed the sound and noticed a faint light glowing through the vines and brush around a large tree. As I got closer, I felt the hair on my arms and neck stand on end like there was static electricity in the air. Pushing aside the brush, I came across an old, weathered headstone with a large cross etched into the marble. The cross was glowing a vivid, electric blue, almost like a neon light. The humming grew louder with an eerie, layered quality, like it was coming from hundreds of voices at once. I panicked. I screamed like a kid in a horror movie and bolted back to the parking lot. I radioed the next guard to relieve me early and refused to go back out. I stayed in his truck for the rest of my shift. He didn't seem to believe me, but he stayed in his truck too, not venturing out until the sun was fully up. A few days later, I mustered up the courage to revisit the grave in daylight. As I suspected, it looked completely normal in the light. Just an old, unmarked headstone with a simple cross. There was no sign of the glowing light, and the humming was gone. I even examined it closely for any hidden light source or wiring, but it was nothing more than plain stone. I eventually returned to my usual shifts and never experienced anything like that again. I never found out whose grave it was, but I still think about it now and then. It sounds absurd when I tell the story, and maybe it could have been a hallucination or my tired mind playing tricks on me, but I don't think it was. I believe it was real. A ghost or spirit perhaps, but not a malevolent one. For more such stories, please follow, like, share, and subscribe.